Choosing the right renter is the most important task in property management, but bad things can happen to even the best tenants. When an eviction is required, is it reasonable to expect that whoever placed that renter should pay for the attorney fees? I'm going to explain why it is. Hi, I'm Brian Bean with Dream Big Property Management here in Riverside, California. This is the final piece in our 8-part series on property management service guarantees. Today, we're talking about the worst case scenario when it comes to owning rental properties, the nightmare that every investor fears, evictions. If you ever had to evict a tenant, you know it can be a long, painful, costly process. In the Inland Empire of Southern California, it will take 3 months minimum just to get a judgment, plus at least another month to have the deputies assigned for a lockout. Then you have to put the property back together to get it ready for a new resident. If it's bad, add on another month. Now you're at 5 months optimistically just to get back on the market. And it's not really just lost time, it's lost income and increased expenses. Attorney's fees, $1,200 to start. Lost rent, $2,500 a month for 6 months. That's $15,000. And then repairs and renovations, just carpet and paint can easily reach $10,000. As the property owner, those costs fall on you. But if someone else chose the tenants, why shouldn't they have to share in at least some of those losses? My opinion, that would be a fair request. It's why we implemented our No-Eviction Guarantee a few years back, to stand behind our work and show that we're confident in our abilities. With our No-Eviction Guarantee, if an eviction is filed against a resident that we placed in one of our clients' properties, we pay the initial attorney's fee to start the eviction process. As of the date of this recording, that runs about $1,200. If the eviction runs all the way to summary judgment, meaning the residents didn't fight back, didn't require a lot of court hearings, that would hopefully cover the legal costs. Now, like everything, there are a few exceptions. In this case, the guarantee doesn't apply when the eviction is the result of unexpected or legally unpreventable circumstances. Those might include active duty military member receives official orders requiring a relocation. If the resident is a victim of domestic violence and personal safety is an issue. If an occupant dies and the remaining household members either can't afford to pay or to move, or if the property owner got involved in the process and they overrode our choice for approval. But for all other reasons, we're on the hook. Here's why. Really comes down to trust and confidence. If we offer a service but then don't stand behind our results, how can we ask our clients to trust us with that task? I came to that realization several years ago. When I first started managing properties for other people, we did not pay for any costs associated with eviction. But prospective clients would ask during the interview. Looking back, I think it had more to do with my lack of confidence in my own ability. Today, after so many years in business and hundreds of successful placements, I have no problem making this guarantee and backing it up with my wallet. Here's why. First, it shows ultimate confidence in what we do, and we're backing it up with real money. We must maintain the highest screening standards. Second, it aligns our interests with yours. Evictions are terrible for everyone. They're expensive for you, time-consuming for us, they're traumatic for the resident. We have every incentive to do it right the first time. And lastly, this guarantee doesn't expire, which means we can never get lazy, not just about our screening, but also about the relationships that we continue to foster with our residents. 3 out of 5 of our core values apply here. 1, own the outcome. We take responsibility for our work and the results. 2, put the clients first. We protect you from bearing the sole cost when a calamity hits. And lastly, treat people right. Even during an eviction, we handle things professionally and respectfully. I believe placing great residents is the most important thing we do. It lays the foundation for everything. Our daily duties and business success, your emotional and financial well-being, our residents' security and peaceful enjoyment of their home. Because so much is at stake, we spend much time and effort on tenant screening, more than just about anything else that we do. We make sure we have to cross all T's and dot all I's. Consequently, in the past 6 years, we've only had 2 evictions out of hundreds of placements. So what came first? A service guarantee that forced us to improve our process, or the skills and outcomes that gave us confidence to make the offer? The only thing that matters is that we make the promise, we do the work, and then we stand behind the result. And that is what you need from your property manager. This is the last in our 8-part series on service guarantees. In the past 2 months, we've covered 8 policies, including our communication guarantee, satisfaction guarantee, performance guarantee, no hidden fees and no upfront fees guarantees, and our lease guarantee. And now, our no eviction guarantee. We didn't implement these guarantees as marketing gimmicks. We created them because 2/3 of single-family rental property owners manage their own homes, largely because they're afraid to hand over control of their most valuable financial asset to someone they don't trust. Together, these 8 promises combine to tackle those fears with transparency, accountability, and a record of success. If you have questions about our no eviction guarantee or any of our other service guarantees, call me directly at 951-314-5402. I'm happy to share. We'll put links in the show notes to all of our other videos in this series, but you can also find valuable information on our website, dreambigpm.com. And if you found the information you heard here today useful, please do us a favor and like and subscribe so that we can help others just like you. Don't be accidental about your future. Be intentional. To your success.